Early in that game, we put up as good of bats in a row as we have all year. To put up those kind of at bats in a row is really important for us. So I love how we continue to battle, we continue to tack on, we answered their runs, and come out with a good win.
Talk about tacking on. The 3 home runs proved to be pretty big considering what happened in the ninth inning.
Yeah, no, it got a little bit dicey at the end, but trying to get Tony some work. He hadn't pitched in 4 days. He needed to pick up the rest of the bullpen, but hung a couple pitches, ended up giving up a couple runs. But you got to keep playing in this game.
Is it tough for relievers that normally come in high pressure situations to come in situations like that?
Maybe a little bit. We try not to ambush them too much. They get plenty of warning, and it's tough to. You're not always going to be in close games. I mean, I know it sounds funny around here because we're used to one-run games, but they got to keep their mentality sharp and attack hitters, otherwise they get in trouble.
AJ, good consistency is never bad, but it's amazing. Pfister, again, he's had only maybe one subpar outing all year. 10th straight start. He's just done it time in and time out over the last 2 months.
Yeah, we play good when he pitches, and he sets the tempo. It starts with the starting pitcher. We do a good job behind him. He continues to pound the strike zone. I was impressed with how he changed pace quite a bit during the outing with his breaking ball. He held them down while we continued to attack runs, and as we separated, it's right into his wheelhouse where he can cut it, he can sink it, he can throw these slow curveballs, and he can really make it difficult on the opponent. So he pitches at such an impressive pace that keeps the defense alert. It keeps the action moving, and the quality comes with it. So I can't say enough positive things about Doug.
If everyone's doing what you expect offensively, and you have Rasmus and Gomez back-to-back, having games like this, I mean, it really just seems, you talk about length of the lineup, your lineup really has a lot of length when they're doing
Yeah, I mean, the guy we hit 8th tonight had back-to-back games where he hit a homer, and Valbuena's swinging the bat as well as anybody in the 7-hole. So it's an impressive lineup when we can put together quality plate appearances. We did a lot of those in a row. And I think that's the key to a good team offense is we just continue to go at them and continue to put up quality at bats, continue to, we even hit, I think, 4 or 5 singles in a row, which is unheard of around here. So it's nice to see us to put together a full lineup where we can score and be a threat in any inning.
You mentioned pace and being alert. The players have said that also when Fisher's been on the mound. Just how important is it? I mean, big is that when the guys have to essentially always be ready?
Yeah, no, I mean he gets it and goes. I mean, I think he'll never be a threat for any sort of pitch clock or anything like that gets instituted in the future. But the guys understand that the ball is going to be in the strike zone as well. He pitches. He'll have a walk in there or two every now and then, but it's usually a battle at bat type walk. It's very rarely is it a 4-pitch walk or where he just loses his composure and loses his stuff. So. It's important that guys, the tempo starts with the starting pitcher, and some guys work slow, and that's okay too. But there's something about the guy that works fast and efficient and strike throwing that continues to merit a lot of good play behind him.
Can it do something when you knock an opposing starter out that early?
I mean, it helps the rest of the series. They've had to go through a couple of their bullpen arms. Obviously it's nice to see. As many relievers as you can. Having to go to your bullpen in the 3rd inning is not comfortable. So I guess in that regard, we got to see a couple of their arms that pitch in the middle innings for them. So and confidence-wise, I think just putting up that many hits and that many runs, despite how the game ended, was a positive way to start the series.
How impressed were you to see Altuve go 430 feet?
Let me tell you a story about Altuve. So he hit the 2 balls to the shortstop. And before his 3rd at bat, he said, "I'm tired of hitting the ball to the shortstop. I might as well just hit it out of the park." And then he did. So that's Jose Altuve in a nutshell.
How would you assess Pfister's potential All-Star candidacy right now?
We'll see. I mean, I haven't paid too close attention to it. I mean, he's been our best starting pitcher. With Will Harris in the bullpen being our best too. So, I'd love to get as many of our players in that game as possible. So he's making a strong statement to be considered for sure.